But I really would like to know your general thesis on this, because I do believe MFA were being sold a bill of goods. And I'd love to get your general thesis on multi-factor, and then we'll jump into some of the details.
Okay, well, so it came about because actually Kevin Mitnick, he did a demo a year or two ago about him hacking MFA around LinkedIn.
And I know that you have the link for that in your book, and so I'll provide that because I saw it on the Kindle version. I'll provide that for listeners to go look at.
Anybody that sees it for the first time, almost everybody's like, "Oh my God!" Like I can literally just be sent a phishing email, and it's like my MFA is not there. Well, we got a ton. We had dozens or hundreds of people calling in that wanted to interview Kevin, and they said, "Roger, can you pick it up? You know MFA?" I'm like, "Yeah, I've been hacking MFA for my entire career." And I was surprised by not only how many reporters that, like, people were saying, "Have y'all reported this yet to Microsoft? Have you reported this to MITRE as a common vulnerability exploit?" I'm like, "What are you talking about? He's using a tool that's been around for 10 years, and the exploit he tried has been around for 30 years." I was surprised by not only how many newbies didn't know that, but my friends that were 10, 15, 20-year computer security experts were thinking it was something new. So I was like, wow. And I ran into a lot of companies that were like, we deployed MFA and we've actually been hacked more, right? Or cryptocurrency people have said, we got hacked and I lost $2 million. I've gone back to password. So what I came out with, what I figured out was that people get given an MFA solution to log into the corporate networks, their bank account or whatever. And there is this unearned expectation that they can't be hacked, like this thing, and they're told, use this so you can't get hacked. And that term, there's a difference between saying, so MFA is a good thing to have, and you should use it where you can in most instances. Unfortunately, 98% of the world doesn't use MFA, won't let you use MFA, but it's a good thing to use. But there's a difference between saying MFA significantly reduces some types of authentication attacks, which are just a small part. Remember, I just told you 70-90% of social engineering doesn't care about your MFA that much. 20 to 40 patching. If you don't patch your software, doesn't care about your MFA. So the vast majority of hacking doesn't care about your MFA, but MFA will significantly reduce the risk of, let's say, phishing that's trying to get your password. If you don't have a password, they can't phish you out of it. So there's a difference between saying MFA significantly reduces from 100% to 1%, many forms of hacking, of authentication hacking. And then what people feel, which is, I've got MFA and I can't be hacked.
Yeah.
There is a big, and what happens when I talk to people is once the attackers learn that the bank or this person's using a particular type of MFA, they just start creating more focused attacks that work more often because the end user is now, and the end user's not been told that they have to worry about hacking. They've been told the reason why we're making you go through all this extra work is so you won't get hacked. Right. And so they all of a sudden don't start paying attention, and the phishing emails don't seem as dangerous when they, the Kevin Mitnick demo of LinkedIn just shows you click on a link in an email and it's game over.